Welcome everybody to the Trotter Project Kitchen Sessions, where we're going to teach skills and recipes while raising funds for our community. My name is Chef Antonia Lofaso. We're here at Scopa Italian Roots in Venice, my Italian eatery, and I'm going to be making one of my favorite summer pasta dishes, linguine clams. So simple, so delicious, and so perfect for the summer. Right here, these are all of the ingredients that you are going to need for the linguine clams. We have right here small manila clams. We have fresh Italian or flat leaf parsley. We have fresh linguine that's been extruded, a little bit of unsalted butter, some white wine, preferably a dry white wine, some fresh lemon, and some chopped garlic. So I'm going to just grab a quick 10-inch to 12-inch saute pan and let that get warm. I'm going to just do a little bit of olive oil inside of the pan. Let that just shimmer. I'm going to take the extruded pasta. It's going to take roughly 7 minutes in the water. Even though it is a fresh pasta, it still needs time to cook. Dried pasta is 100% acceptable. I love dried pasta, but definitely cook it from scratch to straight to the pan. Don't cook it ahead of time and leave it because it will overcook. And of course, there's a ton of supermarkets that sell a fresh linguine, and feel free to use those as well. Okay, so the linguine is in the water. We've got a little bit of olive oil just warming here. I'm going to take a nice tablespoon of chopped garlic, and I'm just going to let that bloom. I don't want to get any color on it, just to the point where I start to smell the garlic. I'm going to go ahead and add the clams and a little bit of butter. And by a little bit of butter, I mean a lot of butter. I'm going to let that come. And this is really about letting the clams open up. The sauce is going to be butter. It's going to be a little bit of lemon juice. It's going to be white wine. But more importantly, all of that beautiful clam juice, as those clams open, will start to make the sauce as well. Now, we will get into the entire debate on whether or not butter is allowed when it comes to cooking Italian food with seafood. I know there's a huge debate. This is also a way to cheat it. We want those clams to open on their own, but I can go ahead and just make my own sort of steamer pot there so they start to open. Okay, back to the debate. A lot of people believe that dairy, whether it's cheese, butter, cream, should not be allowed when cooking seafood, specifically in Italian dishes. I call those people the butter police, and I don't agree with it. I'm also from Long Island, New York, so I'm an American Italian, so we like to fudge the rules a little bit more, but I just don't think putting rules and boundaries on, hey, no butter with seafood is a no-no because it tastes delicious. So I like to add butter to it, white wine. The clams are going to open. They're going to release all their natural salinity and juice, and that's going to be the emulsifier for the entire pasta. Very, very simple, very, very delicious. You can see they've already started to open here. And once they start to open, I don't want to overcook them. So I want to pull them out. I'm going to start to pull them out as the liquid reduces, but I want to keep the clam perfectly cooked and in its shell, because that'll be a beautiful display for the pasta. So as these clams pop open, we're just going to pull them out. Sometimes the clam needs a little bit of help, and I just kind of like knock on its door, and I'm like, come on, open up, and it actually works. Give them a little tappy tap. See, there they go. And then we want this broth to continue to reduce. So most of the time, chefs will let you know that seasoning needs to happen at every step, right? You want to add salt at the beginning, the middle, and the end. Here, because the clams have such a natural salinity, I'm actually going to season closer to the end because I want to see how much salt the clams are going to bring to the dish on their own. And truth be told, no clam was raised the same, so some are saltier than others, depending on the season, depending on the batch. So I like to teach everyone, all of the chefs and the cooks, that you really want to taste this specific dish multiple times through it, because you never know where the salt's going to come, and you may not even need to add any salt. Okay, So that's gonna come together. The sauce is gonna reduce. And then we're gonna cook our pasta just as that sauce is almost finished. We wanna take the pasta out. We wanna put it into the pot and allow it to continually cook. And those noodles are gonna absorb all of that incredible broth. We're gonna add lemon juice at the very, very, very end. So you want those noodles to cook in there for another 2 minutes. So if you learn anything from this video, one, taste your clams because the salt salinity varies. Make sure your pasta water is seasoned and make sure you cook your pasta noodle in your sauce before you serve it. Okay, so that's gonna come together. Clams are here resting. As soon as that's ready, we're gonna add just a little bit of chopped parsley and fresh lemon juice. Chopped parsley. I like fresh lemon juice. The flavor is different when it's coming straight from the lemon versus a lemon that's already been peeled. We're just gonna let that continue to cook for a second. I wanna give a big shout out to the Trotter Project merch. If you haven't seen it, grateful. We love the Trotter Project. We just got an incredible grant at our sister restaurant, DAMA, where they're supporting a lot of communities that aren't able to get their essentials right now. So big shout out to the Trotter Project for that. Look at their merch online. Okay, so that is ready. You can see there's still a little bit of sauce at the bottom. Nothing better than a little pasta slap on the side of the pan. This is gonna go straight into the bowl. And then just a nice arrangement of, again, these incredible clams that are not overcooked and still in their shell. Just make sure. Delicious. I'm just gonna place those all put around. All of that broth that those clams had. Don't let anything go to waste. We just have a little bit of fresh parsley over the top. That'll get mixed in while someone's eating it. There you go, linguine and clams. Perfect for the summer. Hope you guys learned a new recipe, maybe a new skill, I'm not sure. But either way, we'd love for you to donate to the Trotter Project. There's 2 different ways that you can do it. You can do Venmo at the Trotter-Project, or you can actually just go to their website, trotterproject.org. But either way, thank you so much for supporting our restaurant community, and we'll see you out there. Stay safe.